Brendan here, doing a little something different. I'm actually streaming on a different channel than the one I usually stream on because I just got done streaming on my other channel, but I wanted to go more in depth about a very important topic. I just need to check this out really quick here. Make sure that I am streaming before I start speaking. Okay. Life. So I was playing my game, but I thought about something. I was like, we got one team over here, one team over here. And I thought, you can go back on that stream if you want, but I want to talk more in depth about it here, now. So, I'm just thinking to myself, we've got two opposing teams, but we're both fighting for something we believe in, So there's love on both sides. So, we're all fighting for the same thing. We're all fighting for the same thing, And the best thing I can do as a member of my team is to support everyone else. Just completely disregard myself entirely and fight for that one cause that we are all fighting for together. Because there is love in that. Now what we don't want to do is let the guy hiding behind the barrel who's saying, hey, come on over, I want to tell you a secret. And then you go over there and he tells you a secret, and then you don't know which team you're on anymore. Well, you gotta dump that rotten apple out of your basket because, he's trying to lead you in the wrong direction. He's trying to get you to turn against your team, So both teams need to look out for that one guy that's trying to misdirect everybody into believing in something. He's the guy that's sitting there and he's directing all these scary movies about crocodile and alligators and all sorts of monsters and stuff, and he's telling everybody do this and do that through this and through that, and I'm like, well, if that's how you see it, okay, I'm not going to judge you, but I recognize it, I can see, the evil there, so if one of the laws are broken, I can see that, but I'm a witness to that, and when I witness that, I think about the children because, I was a child as well. I'm still a child, so I'm able to identify with that. But here's the thing. Here's a division between that, me, us and them. The younger kids, they really are naive in that, they can go off and play Grand Theft Auto 5 and they can do all these things in this game and not really understand what any of it is. But still later that could lead to something destructive, and that's not good. We don't want that. So, the best thing we can do is guide these children and help them understand that we are all, that we keep communicating that we're all in. And if we're all together, we're all spiritually allied with that one, then we're good. And that, like, we are not good, but we are good in our belief, that we are all team players, that we are all fighting for the same thing, we are all unified in that one belief, and that's what we want. We don't want the secret agent from the government coming over and telling us that so-and-so and such and such did this and that, and then we're the bad guys, because we're not the bad guys, we're not the bad guys. So we're young, we're growing up, and we're doing our own things and we're free, right? And all of a sudden society comes along and it's telling us all this stuff, all this mumbo jumbo about this and that, and trying to lead us in towards that direction where there is evil. We don't want to go in that direction. We know what's right. The rules have been laid out clear as day. And if we follow those rules, then we're all one. We're all unified as one. But then, if so-and-so runs off and does such and such, then there's a little bit of a divide there. There's a crack in the bridge, so we don't want any cracks in the bridge. They want cracks in the bridge. We don't want cracks in the bridge. So if I cross the bridge and I'm walking, minding my own business, and the bridge collapses, while I'm walking with my friends, with my brothers and sisters, we're all walking across the bridge, it collapses, well then I'm gonna think that there's some foul play at work here, something's going on, and I'm not cool with it. That doesn't sit right with me in my soul. So the best thing I can do is try and do the best I can to pay attention to those who know what they're talking about and try and encourage those who are all in that same love as me to do the same thing, as they encourage me, and we sort of just, project our ideas and our beliefs, which are all the same, onto each other and keep that love going, so that way we all stay in one, that way we all stay together. We have to be together on this, the only way the world's going to survive is if we're together, If everybody's divided and, so-and-so's, doing such and such, like I said, then such and such is going to be, he's not going to be doing so well, and then I feel bad for him because, really he didn't even know what he was doing. He was kind of sort of led into whatever his mother told him to do, because he walked in the room and saw something he shouldn't have seen, or there were people playing, these little games, and I don't believe in that. I know what I believe in. And if we all believe in that, then what do we have to worry about, I'm already free, But does that mean that gives me the right to do whatever I want? Of course not. Nope. Because there are still those laws put into place to keep civilization stable. So as long as we can identify with that, and we can identify with ourselves, and by identifying with ourselves we identify with him, and when we identify with him we identify with right. That's what we need. We need to identify with what is right. So don't be led astray. Follow what you know to be true in your heart, because we all know. But you've got the monkey on our back and he's whispering into our ear. Sometimes we just gotta get him off our back, If we can do that, we can push through, but it helps to have other people with you pulling the monkey off your back, because you might have a gorilla on your back. You might even be King Kong. You never know. But I don't want to be King Kong. I don't want to destroy the city. I want to maintain order with everybody else. Because in the end, we all know where we go, and that's the most important. And what we do in this life will carry with us all the way until then. And then when we get there, look up and say, yep, We did good, guys. We did good. But only because he said we did good. Right. Well, hopefully this shed a little light on what I believe to be a team effort from those who taught me what it is to be a team player. It's like I said, at the end of the soccer game or the hockey game or the baseball game or the NFL game, everybody says good game. That's good sportsmanship, That's what we need. At the end of the day, the opposing forces come together as one. Everybody have a nice day.